Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
저희 방송은 다양한 언어를 제공합니다. 다음을 참고하세요. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
It's made me understand that animals are with us on this planet and not for us. They're not something that are to be used or abused. And it's helped me align my love of animals with my actions and my behaviour, because I don't believe that you can claim to be a lover of animals and eat them.
Brilliant Artivism, created by vegan artist Jayne Yilmaz, vegan. Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
For me, being vegan is an expression of my faith and an expression of faithfulness. Genesis commands human beings to follow a vegan diet. The Reverend Father Chris Moore, vegan.
While visiting the Ji Plateau of Central Angola, you may start a conversation with Okashi Shiwa, that means how are you, in the Umbundu language spoken by the Ovumbundu. Benevolent friends, I am Kafe. The faithful Ovumbundu people send you boundless love and well wishes. Welcome to part 2 of the 2-part series, Brilliant Artivism, created by artist Jayne Yilmaz, vegan. Jayne Yilmaz is a talented British artist who uses her creative skills to speak up for animal people. Through her paintings, Ms. Yilmaz shares the lives of animal people, highlighting their individual beauty and unique personalities. These inspiring works of art are her means of activism to save animal people's lives, a form of artivism. Today, we continue our interview with Jayne Yilmaz as she explains how her artivism has also changed her as a person.
It certainly made me a more caring person, certainly as far as animals are concerned. And certainly it's made me more informed as well, because I've made sure I've kept up to date and educated myself about animal agriculture and also the impact that animal agriculture has on the planet. It's made me understand that animals are with us on this planet and not for us. They're not something that are to be used or abused. And it's helped me align my love of animals with my actions and my behaviour, because I don't believe that you can claim to be a lover of animals and eat them. It took me a long time to make that connection. For example, when my children were little, we lived in central London. We used to go to Corham's Fields, which is like a big children's playground in the centre of London, but they had a petting zoo there with farm animals, so the children could go there and meet the chickens, meet the turkey, meet the pig, etc. And I used to go and see this huge mother sow, and she'd have a litter, and I would stand there and look at her and going, oh, I love pigs. But then on Sunday morning I would eat bacon for breakfast, or I'd have ham in my sandwiches, and I never made that connection. And I think that's the problem, is that a lot of people claim to be animal lovers, but they don't make that connection. So it's something that I'm using my art now to raise awareness and help people to make that connection. So I hope it works.
Ms. Yilmaz has painted several artworks about the lives of chicken people.
This is a fairly recent painting that I've done, which was a bit more challenging because of the sheer number of chickens that are in it. But it's sort of got a double message. So This is the way the chickens actually live. If you're buying humane chicken, you think it's a free-range chicken, and she's led a natural life outdoors, enjoying the sunshine, pecking the seeds from the ground, whereas in fact the reality is very different. The majority of even free-range or red tractor, RSPCA approved chickens are actually living inside intensively raised units like this, where they're in their thousands, squashed together, and that's unfortunately the reality of how most chickens live. This one shows the reality of how many egg-laying hens live. Again, if you think it's humane, if the hen is free-range, happy eggs, very often it's not the case, that they're living in these dark sheds, very little light, and intensively reared.
Ms. Yilmaz shares with us what most inspires and motivates her creativity.
I just try and align my ethics with my behaviour and my actions. But I think most importantly is to raise awareness, and that's to increase compassion in people towards animals, to see them as sentient beings, not just objects to be used, through the less palatable art about how animals actually live on intensive factory farms. Because animals are, after all, on this planet to be with us, not for us. They're not here to be used and abused. What I would like to do in the future is just to carry on creating my art, to hopefully reach more people and touch their hearts so that they feel the same way I do about animals, and to ultimately create a vegan world.
Don't be responsible for a destroyed planet. Be vegan. Save our world.
Charming viewers, let's take a moment to pray for a vegan world. We'll be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Brilliant Artivism, created by artist Jayne Yilmaz, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. As a registered child care worker since 2001, Jayne Yilmaz plays a crucial role in supporting children's development in the formative years of their lives.
I always make vegan meals for the children who come to my setting. So I offer them things like vegan ratatouille, vegetable pasta bake, dal, veggie curry, that sort of thing, which most of them enjoy. And we like reading books together. I really love this book, which is called Vegan is Love, about how animals actually live on farms, or if they're a zoo animal, or if they're used for leather or whatever, what they go through. And, you know, just talk to children in a comfortable way about veganism, not forcing it on them, but just informing them. So, like when we go to the supermarket, I had a little girl recently who goes, "Oh, I love that ham, there's some ham." And I said, "Do you know where ham comes from?" She said, "No." I said, "It comes from a pig. Would you like to eat a pig?" And she said, "Oh no, I wouldn't want to do that." So it's just sort of gently teaching them, because so much of this information is hidden.
In 2020, Ms. Yilmaz participated in the art exhibition at the Plant Powered Expo at Olympia, London, UK, with 3 paintings to help people make the transition to veganism.
Joaquin Phoenix is a world-renowned vegan activist. He's been vegan for most of his life, and he does some amazing work all over the world wherever he travels to raise awareness and compassion in people for animals. So this was the first one I did for that particular exhibition, Real Men Eat Plants. I also did this one of Patrick Bubanian. So he's a world famous bodybuilder and weightlifter, and he was actually in the documentary The Game Changers, which was about these amazing athletes who are at the top of their game, who went vegan, and how it has even enhanced their performance because of going vegan. And he actually was at the exhibition. And the third one is Lewis Hamilton, world famous motorcar racer, who is very vocal about veganism and talks a lot about how veganism can save the planet as far as climate change is concerned.
Climate change has been a subject of a number of Ms. Yilmaz's paintings, such as A Life on Our Planet and At Home in Nature.
This one, for example, is of Sir David Attenborough, who's talked a lot in the last few years about climate change. And so I did this one to show, the poor polar bear swimming because all the ice caps have melted and they have nowhere to find food. So I thought this brings home a very powerful message about the impact that animal agriculture is having on the planet. So I painted this beautiful woman with these wild animals. She seems very happy and relaxed with the animals, walking through the beautiful jungle. And it's about the environment, I suppose, because we're finishing off our environment, we're cutting down forests, we're destroying the environment, and we really need to get back to nature and be more in harmony with nature and protect it.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisistopeace.org.
To close our program, Ms. Yilmaz shares this important message.
I would just like to say that vegan is the future. If we're to save our planet, to stop the crippling climate change which is affecting us all, to help animals, to relieve them from this life of intensive farming and unspeakable cruelty, and for our health, watch What the Health, read the books, and educate yourself, because it's not predestined that you're going to die of a certain disease. You can help yourself and enjoy a long and healthy life by going vegan.
We thank Ms. Jayne Yilmaz for sharing her gorgeous, eye-opening artworks featuring our wondrous animal friends. We look forward to your future artworks and pray that they continue to inspire many more people to adopt the life-saving vegan way. For more information on Jayne Yilmaz's artwork, please visit instagram.com/Jayne_art.
Vegan, healthy living, right thinking.
Noble viewers, thank you for joining us today. Coming up next is Take the Plunge and Swim to Fitness, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. May our hearts flourish with compassion and faith evermore.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.